Hi viewers, welcome to Morlight TV. Thank you for joining us again. Please, if you're yet to subscribe, kindly hit on the subscribe button. I remain your host, Morlight. So I want us to look at this Tinubu speech. We are going to watch the speech where he said he's going to introduce the toll system. If we know we want to enjoy good roads in Nigeria, that good roads cost money, and as a result, he's going to introduce toll system. What that means is that for every road that Tinubu government will build if he eventually wins in 2023, that means we will pay tolls before we can pass through those roads. Now, for those of us who understand governance and development very well, and we have compared notes with best practices across the world, I don't think that is a good idea. Because I mean, before now, a lot of people have been marginalized. They have suffered so much setback because there are no good roads leading to their vicinity, to where they reside. This will obviously create inflation because that means that whoever does not have money in their pocket cannot ply that road. I mean, which is not poor. I mean, it's anti-poor. It doesn't consider the poor. And I mean, in developed countries, you introduce tolls on special roads. If you have not created alternative routes, you have no right creating roads where you'll be collecting tolls. But we all know that this Bola Tinubu is a tax master, is used to making profit from whatever project he does, and that is why for him the toll gate system of creating roads will be a lucrative business for his personal empire. Let's watch the video and listen to him.
I don't want dictatorship. You don't know how many people will have died on NSAS. You don't know. Yet, we still have to be able to develop those systems. We still have to be able to pay for good roads. We want the good roads. They are expensive. We cannot afford it alone. We have to establish long-term money for long-term projects.
So him saying that we can't fund it alone, we have to look for long-term resources to fund long-term projects simply means he is also going to go through the loans route, collecting loans upon loans to build roads that he will eventually put toll gates, and the monies being made from the toll gates, will not be accounted for. Somehow they get diverted into private pockets, which will end up not being used for the development of the country. So he's already telling us he's also going to go through the route of taking loans upon loans, considering the fact that the Buhari government have collected so much debt, so much loans. I mean, we could see how he put toll gate at the Lekki road he built. The same thing at the Koyi road, he put toll gate there. Meanwhile, the alternative routes are not there. I mean, it's just one alternative route, and that one alternative route is usually bad and congested. I mean, in developed countries, before their government create a toll road, you would have seen many alternative routes being created. Now look at the second Niger bridge that they've just finished constructing. They put toll gates there on this bridge. This bridge they've been constructing for many years now. They already put toll gate there. So what that tells us is that the poor people that don't have money in their pocket will not be able to ply this road, and it shouldn't be like that. I mean, taxpayers monies or taxpayers funds should be able to fund these things. When you don't look inwards, when you don't cut down the cost of governance, then what you will be left with is to keep borrowing and borrowing and borrowing endlessly. And that is why I personally never like this idea of Tinubu becoming the president, because if he does, things will eventually become worse. As per inflation, he will run a capitalist state or a capitalist economy, it will want you to pay for everything. There will be multiple taxation. Despite the fact that you've paid taxes, your PAYE has been deducted as a company, you've paid your company income tax, yet out of your disposable income that you have left, you will still government will still have a way of collecting it from you. He said there will be electricity, but I can bet you it will make sure you guys pay for that electricity through your nose. Look at the roads is planning to create. He's already saying we are going to create toll system. Now imagine you paying toll at every road you are applying. This is what this man is planning. Before you can create toll gate, you must have created alternative roads, alternative network. And I mean, those alternative roads would be good roads. Toll roads are like special roads, special road. Now, look at Governor Wike of Rivers State. This man has commissioned over 17 roads, flyovers, multiple road network. I mean, this man keeps commissioning good roads in Rivers State, and not one has he put a toll gate in. Governor Wike has not put a toll gate on any of those roads, which shows that this man understands good governance. Because see, the people he's creating this road for, they have suffered bad roads for decades, for decades. So it would be an injustice for you to now provide the road for them, and be asking them to pay money when the people that were given the project decades ago were busy embezzling the funds instead of them using the fund to make the to to create the roads for the people. And now that you want to create the road, you now want to put a toll system there. I mean, that would be unfair. That means whoever does not have money in his or her pocket cannot ply the road. And that is why we believe that you must create an alternative route. you know you must have created alternative route, and that alternative route must be multiple alternative roads that people can apply for free before you can now come up to say, okay, I want to introduce toll gates and let them begin to pay. Now, another thing I want us to know is that if you compare now with developed countries, toll roads are special roads. And people that apply toll roads they apply it because probably they are running late, so you take toll roads for you to get there faster. Then maybe um heavy duty vehicles pass through toll gate, but not everyone, I mean, going through the toll. I mean, this idea of you um putting tolls on every road. People in Lagos are complaining. I mean, Lagosians are complaining seriously. The money is too much. Paying toll and fro, each time you pass through Lekki toll gate or Ikoyi Link Bridge. Um, it's a lot of money, and you keep wondering, when will they begin to enjoy, the taxpayers? When will they begin to enjoy benefits from paying their taxes? I mean, this government, these politicians, they don't want to reduce their pay. Rather, they want the citizens to be the one to suffer all the hardship, all the inflation, but they don't want to reduce their pay. Because if you cut down on all the cost of governance and you cut down on their pay, I tell you, we will have more than enough savings to do a lot of projects in Nigeria. But these politicians will always be after their own selfish interest, selfish pocket, that to look after the interest of the poor Nigerians, the deprived Nigerians, the marginalized Nigerians that have been marginalized for many years, many decades. Any government that is coming in now should be a government that will come and make provision for all these services to Nigerians, at little or no cost, because over the years we've paid taxes but have not enjoyed nothing.